An 80-year-old man drives 2,000 kilometers to the countryside to kneel and kowtow before his old squad leader's memorial tablet. Each time, he stares at the tablet, tears streaming down his face. His grandson had never seen the elder so emotional, curiosity stirred, wondering what story lay between his grandfather and this man. Just then, the richest man in the capital walked in. To his surprise, the two knew each other. The wealthy man then knelt down to pay his respects, clearly overcome with grief. Even more shocking, the commanders of the southern and northern border defense rushed over in a hurry. This left the young man stunned. He never imagined the person enshrined in this seemingly ordinary ancestral hall would draw visits from so many respected figures. The elderly man then recounted how his old squad leader had sacrificed his life to save him decades ago. Later, he learned the squad leader had descendants. He made his grandson promise to find them by any means, otherwise, he'd die with regret. Yet the squad leader's only granddaughter, the very person they sought, lived a difficult life. Orphaned at a young age after losing both parents, she'd only finished high school thanks to support from the entire village. Fortunately, she was hardworking and talented. Her outstanding grades earned her admission to a prestigious university, with all tuition fees waived. Tuition was no longer a worry, but the expensive cafeteria meals posed a new problem. She'd wait until other students finished eating, then pick through leftover dishes. A kind cafeteria aunt, learning of her situation, would secretly save a portion of rice for her. Her academic excellence, however, invited deliberate harassment from some classmates. One day, a classmate tried to buy up all the leftovers just to spite her. The aunt, angered, asked if the classmate could even finish that much. The classmate responded arrogantly, "Even if I feed it to dogs, I won't leave any for her." Unwilling to cause trouble, the girl told the aunt to give the food to the classmate. As the classmate left, she warned the girl to drop out soon, otherwise, she'd make her life miserable. The classmate's resentment stemmed from her parents. Once they learned of the girl's achievements, they constantly compared her to their own child. With no family to rely on, the girl dared not stand up to these wealthy classmates. She could only endure in silence. Without leftovers to rely on, she bought a bowl of plain rice and clear soup, eating quietly alone. At that moment, school administrators were showing reporters around the cafeteria. They boasted about affordable prices and balanced meat and vegetable meals. But as the camera panned, it accidentally captured the girl eating only plain rice. The administrators froze in embarrassment. Reporters asked the girl why she wasn't eating any dishes. The administrators waited anxiously for her answer. Flustered, the girl stood up, unsure how to respond. Noticing her panic, the reporters hurried to reassure her. They only wanted to know if the food didn't suit her taste, or why she wasn't buying dishes. The honest girl replied, "Only the plain rice is free." This shattered the positive campus image the administrators had so carefully crafted. Seeing their reactions, the girl assumed even the plain rice cost money. She quickly pulled out a handful of loose change and placed it on the table. The school board chairman realized her misunderstanding and stopped her at once. He asked why she hadn't applied for the school's financial aid if she was struggling. Hearing this, the girl grew more tense, tears threatening to fall. She hurried to explain, "I dare not compete with the class monitor for this special benefit." To avoid trouble, she'd voluntarily given up her chance. The chairman flew into a rage. He never expected someone to hijack the aid through under-the-table dealings. Meanwhile, a reporter noticed the metal peeking out from the girl's clothes. It looked familiar. With the girl's permission, she picked it up for a closer look. The chairman, a former military man, immediately recognized it as a first-class merit medal. He pressed the girl, "Where did you get this?" She told them it was the only keepsake left by her grandfather. Elsewhere, an elderly military commander heard mention of the first-class merit medal during the live broadcast. He snatched the phone to examine it closely, and instantly recognized it as his benefactors, the old squad leaders. He resolved to meet the squad leader's descendant in person, no matter what. Back in the cafeteria, the chairman berated the dean for neglecting a martyr's descendant. He then respectfully returned the medal to the girl and led everyone in a deep bow to her. The girl told them it wasn't necessary. Defending our country is everyone's duty. The host praised her, saying her parents would be proud of that answer. But the girl's expression darkened. She was reminded of painful memories. 10 years earlier, a major earthquake had hit the city. Her mother, who'd gone to help with rescue efforts, had died in the disaster. She'd been less than 5 years old then. The richest man in the capital was watching the live broadcast too. He was one of the survivors saved by the girl's mother back then. Seeing his benefactor's ID card on screen, he burst into tears. He immediately halted his meeting and rushed to meet the benefactor's descendant. At the same time, 100,000 viewers watched the broadcast online. Upon learning the girl's family had sacrificed so much for the country, netizens begged for a donation channel to help her. Yet for every person who cared, there was someone who hated her, and the daughter of the Jung family hated her most. On the livestream, she mocked the girl. "She's just putting on an act to gain sympathy. Everyone knows she has a part-time job outside school. How could she be too poor to buy a few dishes?" Her words sowed doubt. Was the girl lying? Cornered, the girl had to tell the truth. She'd been fired by her restaurant manager just the day before, with all her wages withheld. When she'd gone to demand her money back, she'd been beaten. Reporters asked why her wages had been withheld. The girl grew even more aggrieved. The reason, she said, was simply that she had offended Miss Jung. The Jung daughter denied it, shouting, "She's lying. She was lazy at work. And where's the proof the manager hit her?" The girl's voice cracked with grievance as she tried to hold back tears, unable to argue against the accusation. The elderly military commander, who was on his way to the school, watched the broadcast in fury, his blood pressure spiking. He immediately ordered thorough investigation into the Zheng family. The richest man went further. He commanded his team to crush the Zheng group by any means necessary, and to not let the restaurant manager off the hook either. Unaware of the storm brewing, the Zheng daughter remained arrogant. "If you think I'm the reason you can't afford food," she told the girl, "I'll compensate you today." She told her lackeys to bring enough food to last 3 days. "You can't leave until you finish all of it," she sneered. The chairman, appalled by her cruelty, spoke up to reprimand her. The Zheng daughter snapped back, "Shut up." When the girl hesitated to eat, the Zheng daughter resorted to blackmail, threatening the